So Anne, congratulations on a great film. In this one, you Hathaway with astrophysics.
Ah, there it is. There it is.
Yes, I got it again. It's all I come to these
Have you
interviews
been
for.
able to get a pun on Matthew's name?
Okay, so I call him behind his back Matthew McConaughey because he's really fit. He was quite serious in my interview, and I thought, I'm not sure that's going to fly.
Not sure that's gonna work. My very sweet makeup artist who has to, because the thing is, like, you know, we do these interviews all day long, and I think the only thing probably more difficult than having to do them is having to be the person that listens to all of them. So she was sitting there staring at the poster, and she's like, "Do you think they did this on purpose?" I said, "What?" She goes, "McConaughey, Hathaway, Chastain, Michael Caine." And I was like, "No, I don't, and I think you need to go outside and get some fresh air."
You poor woman.
You poor woman.
Potentially habitable worlds right within our reach.
Could save us from extinction.
Here we go. You can't just think about your family. Now you have to think bigger than that.
Back to the astrophysics. You got away with saying some things like, there may be some space-time slippage, and some quite complicated...
Is that my line?
Something like that. And some quite complicated scientific chat
Yes.
in this. When you got the script, were you like, oh, God?
No, I wasn't. I mean, there were a few things that I was like, that's gonna be hard. But I have an interest in physics in my own life, so while by no means professing a great level of comprehension or ability with it, I was able to follow it. Just because I think I was familiar with the concepts before reading it.
I just had to suspend disbelief. I was like, sure, that could happen
That
in a
helps
wormhole.
too. That helps too. I also there was a certain. I think there was also a certain degree of me just going, sure, why not? I'm not going to think too deeply about it. It makes sense. Because that was the thing about it. Chris presents the physics in such a logical way that if you want to get super nerdy with it, you can follow it. But if you're not interested in that, there's so much else going on in the movie that you won't miss anything if you don't perfectly understand the physics.
Maybe we've spent too long trying to figure all this out with theory. Love is the one thing that transcends time and space.
Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day.
Mental challenges aside, how are you with the physical aspects? Because there's a lot going on there, isn't
Yeah,
there?
this was hard. This was like, I kind of looked at the script and I was like, oh great, I'm playing a scientist. Like, I don't have to do fight training for this one. And then I went in for my first fitting and the suit was so heavy. Like, it was difficult and cumbersome, and I loved it. Like, it's my favorite costume I've ever worn, but it was really, really challenging. So I had to work out just as hard for this one as I did for Batman, just so that I wouldn't, you know, it had nothing to do with vanity. It was just so that I wouldn't fall over every day in the suit.
What's your favorite outfit you've ever had?
It's my favorite outfit I've ever had.
So cool.
It's such a cool thing. And I just felt I felt like not powerful in the sense of like a warrior, but I felt like a brain warrior. I wish, and I don't feel like one this morning. I'm very jet lagged, and I wish I hadn't just said brain warrior. But hey, internet, there's your gift for today.
The brain warrior. As a personal question, did you get to keep it? Because I'd want to keep it if it was my favorite outfit.
It would have been nice, but no. You know, they're very protective of those things. I didn't get to keep a cat suit, but I wish that on that film I regret not asking for a pair of Selena's gloves, and I wish that I'd asked for a pair of Brand's gloves as well.
Be more demanding and Hathaway.
I have to do that.
Very quickly, just before I go, what was your favorite line from the film?
I think my favorite line from the film is, "She's got no heat shield."